Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's Desmond, and I am headed to New Orleans to shoot some headshots, probably roughly around 600 to 800 headshots in the matter of 2 days. And I'm going to take you along on the journey so you can see and understand how we produce it. Now, with that being said, the focus is understanding how to lay the foundation of getting into the corporate space. And so I'm going to talk through how I got this client and all of that. So without further ado, let's get it. All right, so the first thing that I need to explain to you guys is that this client came from a lead generator. Yeah, that's right. One of the key things about getting to the corporate space is you kind of got to invest. You got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in what you're doing. And so I've read this particular lead and I said, you know what, it's worth it. So I paid the coin and the lead came through. I called the person and they said, yes, this is my second year shooting with them. The first year I shot with them, we shot in Austin. And when we shot in Austin, we delivered close to, I think it was like 800 or 900 photos in the matter of 8 hours. And so that was awesome, but they loved it so much that they said, hey, can we do this again in New Orleans? And of course, being nationwide, we said yes. And so here we are. Today, I'm catching a flight. The flight is due to leave right around 5. It's 2 o'clock my time right now. And so I'm about to go pack my car up. And then after I finish packing up the car up, we're going to hit the road and head to the airport. Once I get to the airport, I'll talk through, the flight arrangement, how I do what I do, what's the focus on capturing and bringing the right type of equipment. I don't know if I'm gonna catch the lounge today. You guys know I love the lounge, but I don't think I'm gonna catch the lounge today. But I am gonna get these burgers off real quick. So let's get it. Nope. Still has 6 pounds left right there, you guys. All right, you guys, hey, here we are at the airport. Headed to security, already checked in the media bag. That thing was 94 pounds. The goal or the weight is 100. So of course, if you can keep it at 100, that's a win. But we had it for 94. So that's even better because it's underweight. And on top of that, here we are rolling. You need to have this, the Think Tank Derby, roller derby. I'm rocking the new Nike backpack. I'm seeing how it works. Just has my laptop and stuff in it. So we're gonna see how it works for us this week and go from there. But flight board's at 4:54, and so we have just enough time to get where we need to be. And yeah, and watch this. You need this in your life. TSA pre-check. Look at that line. Look at that line. Nobody. That's what we like. All right, y'all. Hey, let me get through here. I'll see you guys a little bit later. All right, so we just got on the plane. That's the views right there. We are exit row seating. So if anything goes down, I'm gonna save us. So I saw this online the other day and I have a question for you. Do you think that if you are sitting in the exit row, your bag should be priority? Just asking a question. I'll tell you what my wife's response was at the end of the video. All right, yo, so just landed here in New Orleans, about to grab my massively large bag, and then we are going to head to the hotel, get something to eat. My best friend lives here in New Orleans, so probably grab some dinner, and then from there, make my way to getting just some work done before the morning. Just talk through a little bit of what the agenda is going to look like. So first and foremost, we're going to be doing headshots for a conference that we've shot a few times. And the biggest thing when it comes to this event is it's not so much of fast pace, because we do have a little bit of time in between. There's a few breaks, but it's the number of people that will be coming through the booth, as well as also the idea that they want their photos quickly so that they can use them and post them for LinkedIn or just even their professional profiles. And so my goal and my focus is to, of course, make sure that it's as perfect in camera as possible. So a few things that we're going to do to help prep for that is I have brought some hand mirrors for them to check themselves. Of course, the lighting is going to be perfect, so that makes things super easy. And then lastly, we are, of course, shooting with some high frame rate cameras, which allows us to get the shot perfect. And here's the best part. It's all continuous light. Yep, so pretty much they're going to be stepping right in front of a constant light that they will have the opportunity to be able to see their photos instantly, and at the same time also give us a review. And if they want those photos retouched, they can purchase the retouch for an additional price. So that allows us an opportunity to add more money into our pocket simply by offering something in which they'll be able to receive within 48 to 72 hours. So hi, that's how you do it. So with that being said, let's get up out of the airport and maybe I can find me some oysters or something, you know, some char-grilled oysters. Yeah, babe. Yo, what's going on, guys? It is 9:16. I'm about to get dressed real quick and head down to set up the headshot station. Yeah, we're shooting headshots today. So the biggest thing that I'll be focused on today, or at least in the next couple of hours, is setting up the station, making sure that everything's functioning properly. We'll be utilizing a software called Spot My Photos. And so what it does is pretty much when we take a photo, the client, they scan their face, it then matches their face with the photo through AI, and they get it instantly. And so it's really cool. I like the setup. It works great for us. It moves very fast. Doesn't require a lot of technology behind it. So yeah, stay tuned. Come with me as we go get set up. Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I am dressed, ready to go. You gotta, of course, stay branded. As our guy Jaren says often, brand responsibly. So you gotta stay branded with your polos. But it looks like it's a cloudy day outside, but we are locked and ready to go. We got our bag right there, and we are headed down to the 5th floor to go ahead and shoot some headshots. So the biggest thing about today is we're only really shooting for about 4 or 5 hours. And then after that, we will pack up the cameras, that is, and come back and shoot some more tomorrow. So the biggest thing through this process is how do you make it easy, right? And so a few things that we did was we printed out some tags that they can scan. And then the other part is we, of course, are shooting directly to the card, which will then immediately send out to them, and they will have their photos instantly. So stay tuned. I'll show you some more BTS later. Peace. There you go, right there. Perfect. Awesome. Step right up right there for me. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. Awesome. Here we go. And drop your chin for me, please. There it is right there. Here we go. And let's put your feet on both of the blue. There you go right there. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, and awesome. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, she actually has it right there on her phone. Oh. You just got a text message just that fast.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. Wow. Whoa. Can I take it one more really time? Fast.
You can.
Like this.
1, 2, and there it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should. And 1, 2, and 3.
Which looks better, hair here or hair back?
Perfect. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. And 1, 2. Oh, beautiful. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And you have them now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so what we have going on here is we have the newer highlighter. What it does is it pushes the light back. Then we have the Nanlite 500B2 with the 120 Nanlite parabolic, which is of course pushing that light directly into the face. I have it a little bit higher just because I shot someone who was about 6 feet tall just now. And then we are of course pairing it with our Amran 150C and our rapid box here, which is just giving us a nice little hair light and a little bit of rim as well. And then we are using the Westcott X Pro. This is the 5x7 Westcott, and pretty much just the backdrop it comes in. We got the one that has 3, so this is the gray, we have the black, and then we also have the white. And then this is the secret sauce right here, the secret sauce to the whole process. And this is the Pose Perfect mat. And what it does is it of course allows us to easily get people to pose directly and they don't have to think twice about it. So here it is, guys. The goal is to create connection, right? And so what we're doing is we're creating connection by making people laugh, we're talking to them, but also interacting. So like I said, I shot this event, this conference last year. And so because I shot this conference last year, we were able to get great shots. So take a look. How are you? You want to take your badge off for us? And here we go, 1 second. Awesome, so you're gonna place your feet on the blue shoes. There we go, right there. Awesome, and then, there you go. You can do red. Let me take a look real quick. Your hair, let's fix it a little bit on your shoulder for me. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and let's go ahead and do some for the blue as well. There we go. Awesome, now go ahead and take a look at the photos on your phone. You should have them in 3, 2, there you go. Look at that smile. Look at this, he's so happy. You're welcome. You got a good one, there it is right there. That's your headshot, there we go. Just play, come on.
Taking a sweat over here, come back.
Blue shoes, there we go. There it is right there. Here it is right there, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, Mario, you're a blinker. Hold on, let me be ready for this. All right, so on the top corner, there's a little bit of this right here. I'll go in, clean it up. So when you refresh the app, you'll see it again tomorrow. But you should have them right now.
Oh, since like automatic.
Yeah, you should have it right now. Mario, go ahead and take a look at your phone. You have them shortly.
Appreciate it.
Yep, thank you. You're welcome. No, you're fine, I promise. Come right on back. Take a look at it, make sure it's good. You have it in now. Yep. And
should I smile?
Absolutely. Let's give me a smile first. Take a look at your phone. You should have a text message because you did your selfie already, right?
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wow, that's so fast.
And you're gonna put 1 foot on each blue. There we go, right there. Perfect. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Eyes are closed. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect, right here. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. And if you look at your phone, you have a text message right now.
Awesome.
You're welcome. Beautiful. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And if you want to take another one tomorrow, come back tomorrow. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. You're welcome. Oh, you gotta say it one more time. Say it for the camera. Say it.
For the blonde.
Let's go. I love it. And 1, 2, 3. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Awesome, Dakota. You look good. That's good. Perfect. 1, 2, and 3. Nice. Awesome. So it just pulled up for you, right? Yeah. So you're gonna put your phone number in right there. Now take a selfie of yourself.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Yep. There it is right there. You got a selfie of yourself?
Yeah.
There you go. That's your headshot. Great job. No, just wait. Step right up over here. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. And so you should get a text message. Awesome. Here you go. 1, 2, and 3. That's fine. Then let's do it. You gotta fix it. And 1, 2, and 3. Put your feet on the blue for me. You're gonna put on each blue foot. There it is right there. And drop your chin just a little bit for me right there. Perfect. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. And you open it up and you'll see their photos.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. And you already scanned the QR?
Yeah.
Perfect. Step right on up for me. He said he smiles too much there. Oh, that's perfect right there. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. Drop your chin a little bit for me right there. Perfect. 1, 2, and 3. And 1, 2, 3. All right. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yep. 1, 2, and 3. There you go. That's right. Come on, you got him. You're coming to take a picture with me?
Oh, let's do it. I want to take a picture with you.
Yes, I'll do that too. 1, 2, and 3. Awesome. There you go. And you're gonna get a text message from me shortly. Here we go. 1, 2, and beautiful right there. 1, 2, and 3. Beautiful. 1, 2. Lovely.
Yeah.
One more. There you go. Yeah. So just like that, we are pretty much about to wrap up. We have about 15 more minutes. Well, we have 45 more minutes left here on this booth. And then afterwards, we are going to leave the lighting set the same way it is. It's going to be fine overnight. And then I'll go in, look at the images, make sure everything's right. If I need to make any adjustments tonight, I'll do that. And then tomorrow morning, we'll be here around 9:30 and start shooting bright and early in the morning. Simple as that, you guys. Hey, here's the biggest thing. When you are looking at shooting headshots, the goal is 1, being fast, 2, being able to deliver to them fast, and then 3, also still being friendly. So I like to call it the 3 Fs. Fast shooting, fast delivery, being friendly. Makes sense. Keep it on. So the biggest challenge of this whole thing has been right here, that battery. I swear to you, I charged this battery this morning, but it is not charged. But there you go. You see it right there. It sits right there on top of the camera. And you are able to, of course, make your necessary adjustments, get your shot. If I need to go in, delete an image, I could delete it. And guess what? They never had to receive it. So it's amazing. I love it. That's the setup, you guys. Stay tuned for tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a new day here in New Orleans, and it's day 2. So we're going to shoot some more headshots. Yesterday we averaged right around 150. I think originally the goal was like 800. The conference got a little bit lighter than it was supposed to be. So we're probably hit right around 250 to 300 headshots today. And I'll be honest, I'm excited. We still took about 1,400 photos. Each individual got anywhere between 8 to 11 photos. They have the ability to come back and shoot again today. So I'm excited about that. But other than that, so the tip that I have for you before I go downstairs, because it is 7:56 a.m., is being prepared. So yesterday while I was shooting, one of the cameras, it still functions perfectly fine, but it started to overheat a little bit. So, well, more so it was overheating the phone a little bit. And so what I did was I switched to my other camera. Reason why I did that is because the other camera has a little bit more battery capacity, and it still also works perfectly fine, and I've used it before in the past. And so oftentimes, sometimes we take jobs and we're like, I'm just taking what I need. Well, what you need is always to have a backup plan. And having that backup plan is something that I think is so vital, especially to this industry, because anything can happen, whether that's a light falls, whether that is your camera doesn't work, or whether that is just a lens itself isn't functioning properly because it just wants to be crappy today. Doesn't matter, it happens. So always want to make sure that you have a backup plan. So prepare for the unknown. And so yeah, so with that, I am about to head out, and yeah, let's get it. So I actually checked out of this room today because as soon as I'm done shooting, I am headed to the airport. And so I'm checking out literally right now. And so when I get done shooting around 2 o'clock today, I'm going to be packing up my bag, and I will Uber to the airport. And after I get to the airport, check that bag in, and I'll be catching a 6 o'clock flight. So I will say that one of my favorite things to do when traveling is I don't like to stay in the city long, definitely when it comes to work. Why? Because for me, it's business. It's not a leisure thing. So having a family is important for me to separate leisure travel and business travel. And so if I have the ability, anytime that I'm done by 2 or 3 o'clock, and I have the ability to get home, at least landing by 10 o'clock or before, I'm going to do it. You don't understand. I know for a lot of entrepreneurs how you may say, well, how does that make an impact? It makes a huge impact on your family, especially when you do a lot of traveling, because they see the value of you wanting to be home, but at the same time, they also see the value of you making the sacrifice. And it may be just a little sacrifice, and it may feel like a big one sometimes to you, but they see it and they appreciate it a lot longer and a lot more. And they know that when you leave again, you're going to be right back very quickly. So just think about it. It's just a tip that I do. It's something that I've seen work. My family knows that if I say I'm going to be going for 3 days, those 3 days will be the fastest 3 days that they can imagine. And they also see that I will be coming back very quickly. All right. Talk to you guys later. All right, so here's the setup for the deck. We have of course, the light setup. It's been a little bit slow. Now, nothing too major. I've never been in session today, so we'll see. It's currently 11:54. We might get a rush at the end of our shooting experience, but we'll see. Hey, for the most part, we got everyone who needed to get shot, and if they want to come back for a second round, we'll can take that. But if they don't, that's also good. But all in all, great success. I will do a BTS of how I pack up and break this thing down, and we will get to the airport and get to the lounge. We go then. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Bob, bring your body this one. There you go, right there. Okay.
All right, what do we do?
Let's do your feet on the red.
Feet on the red.
1, 2, and 3.
Got that. Yeah, appreciate it.
And that's how you do it. So everybody this way for me. This way. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys, so hey, here we are. This is it. Where there was a headshot station, it's not anymore. And I will say that this has been a great experience. The clients love it. The attendees were extremely excited. They kept coming back all the way down to the last minute, literally the last minute. But one thing that I will say is this, that the biggest part about doing a headshot station is knowing that the goal is to, of course, give fast delivery, to be efficient in how you do it, and then also making sure that product is fantastic. So making sure that, if anything, as you continue to expound, as you continue to expand through being a photographer, definitely a headshot photographer, that you keep growing. Find your ways to get better. And so I appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm about to head out to the airport, and yeah, let's get it. So one of the biggest things that when you're traveling with a media bag, you can only have it to be 100 pounds or less. Now granted, you can have up to 25 of them, but as you see here, we are at 99.5. That's the win right there. That's what you're going for. And just like that, you're in the airport. And we are headed to the lounge.